Hello everyone. As you already know, my name is Mauricio Zambrano. I've been working at Decathlon for around 4 years, 1.5 year here, 1.5 year here in Australia, and 2.5 years back in my country. In total, 4 years. I'm working as a sales assistant and bike mechanic in our cycling department or wheel department, and also I have a role as workshop reference for Australia, not only for my store, which is Auburn store, but for the whole stores in Australia. So why are we here? We are here because I want to point out some of our troubles that we have at the moment in our workshop, and also I want to give you some solutions for those troubles. Know maybe some strategies that we can by which we can improve our service in our workshop. So I wanna show you what we have, what service we have at the moment, and what we want to, and what we need to. And also I want to show you these strategies, and at the end of the presentation I want to introduce our team, right? So let's do it. Workshop and After Sales Service Australian is the name of our project is based in our main policy, which is customer satisfy or satisfy. So this policy means that every customer, when they leave our store, they have to be satisfied. We cannot let any customer leave our store if he's not satisfied. So this is the mean of customer satisfied or satisfied, right? So currently we have been fail in our promise, so now it's time to start to fix this problem, these troubles, which means that we need to change some things, some behaviors, some need to apply some strategies in order to fix our problems or issues that we have been having at the moment, right? So let's give it a try. Service that we do currently, we service bike, all our bikes. We have to service bikes, scooters, everything which is has to be or it works with wheels, which is the wheels sport. So we service scooters, blade rollers, skateboards, we service bikes, we service push bikes, not e-bikes. E-bikes, we don't service e-bikes. We don't sell e-bikes, so we don't service. We just service our brand bikes, our own brand. We don't service other brands because we don't have we are not capable to do that. We have a lot of job and we cannot receive any other brands, just our brand. Okay, so we have also more products that we need to service, but at the moment we don't service those products, such as kayaks, paddles. We don't service tents, camping tents. We don't service, for example, watches, goggles. We don't service other sort of stuff like gym goods, which is gym machines, weights. We don't service those products. So the thing that we do in order to satisfy our customers is if we receive one product that we don't service, we don't have special skills to service that product, we have to give a solution to our customers. So the solution is give a brand new product to these customers, which is not the best solution. The best solution is get those products, collect that product that customers bring here in order to service, and fix it up if they need some. If we can fix it up, we just do that and give the customer the same product but working properly, thoroughly. So this is the solution that we can find. At the moment we don't do that, so we need to collect information for each department. Which information we need to collect? How many products, not how many, but the main 5 products, that 5 of them, it depends which department, but around 5 products for each department. Those products are the most common products that come here to be repaired, and we don't do that. So after that, we are gonna make a scheme for our teammates in order to teach them and train them to be able to fix those products, right? So another trouble that we have is with bike service. We work in a very low capacity because we don't have enough skills, or we don't have a skilled teammates to fix our bikes. At the moment we have only one person who is capable to do a full service in our bikes, in our scooters. That person is me, but there's no any other person who can do that, just one. So the solution is set a training scheme for every teammate in order to teach them, as I mentioned before, in order to give them a proper training, and after that they will be able to fix any product, any bike, which is the priority at the moment. The priority is our department. After give to our teammates the proper training, then we can start with another department. Priority cycling department, which is the biggest department that we have at the moment. So another trouble that we have is non-process is 100% followed by your teammates, because they don't do that, they don't know how to do that. So it's important to point out now that Decathlon is an old company, traditional company, and we have our specific procedures to follow, but we don't do that here in Australia. So the solution is set a process that we can follow, and process that they are not already set for another stores or for another countries. But we can always take these procedures from another countries, maybe for the United Kingdom, maybe for even South America. They have developed very good procedures, and we can apply here in our stores, in every store. So this is the solution for this problem. Another trouble that we have here is spare parts. Is a big trouble. So we don't have spare parts available at any time. So what we do when we receive a customer's bike to be fixed, the thing that we do is receive that bike, check which spare part they need to be replaced, and order that spare part, which takes long time, too much time, around 1 or up to 2 weeks to take this spare parts here. Then few days more to be repaired. So it's not a very good solution. But now I have a solution, which is get an external dealer, such as Shimano, SRAM, bike cycling. I start to talk with them, and the conversations are going pretty well. We have developed an strategies to get these spare parts available in our store in order to fix our bikes, right? So this is we have to keep working on this trait with them. Another problem that we have is indeterminate service costs. Not for all service, but for most of them. So for example, if a customer wants to change tape on their bikes, the tape of the handlebar, we don't have that service in our system, but we have to do that because the customer is asking for that service. We need to satisfy that necessity, and we do that, but we don't know how to charge for that service and how much. So the solution is we need to set list, make a list of all of service that we can do, that we are able to do, and that actually that we have to do. And after set that list, we have to set this list in our system, which is a Newton proper system, and give them each price, for each service, a price or cost based on the time that takes repair or make that service, right? So it's very simple. We developed this strategy back in Colombia, and it takes just few hours, maybe 2 people, few hours or few shifts to take this done. So it's just a matter of time. We don't need to spend money or invest any other resource. Just 2 people, 2 colleagues working on this 2 days, and that's it. Spare parts that we have been acquiring, that like that example that I give you, if I buy a derailleur, for example, to fix one bike, we don't know how to charge for that spare part because it's not in the system. We bought this part for another store, and then we fix our bikes, so we have to charge for that spare part. So the thing that we do is don't charge for product, but charge for service. So if the service is $20, but the spare parts was $40, we charge in total service $60, which is not wrong, but it's not the right way to do that. It's not the proper way to do that. So the solution is also like we are gonna do with services set onto our system. We have to set on our system each product with the cost. So it's very simple. Also, it's more time, but we can fix it. We can do it very easy. Yeah. So currently we have a lack of workshop products available, such as spare parts, as I mentioned before, or tools or cleaning additives. So the solution that I have is get an arrangement with one of our dealers in order to take these products and actually be able to sell to these products to our customers, and also for our own service, for our own necessities, right? So yes, it's very simple. We have our dealers there. So Another problem is a big problem is due to the fact that we don't have a proper Decathlon storage area. We have been struggling with the way that we storage our bikes. We have bikes not ready to ride in our layout, which is not normal at all. But we do these things. So solution is get buy or original fixtures which coming from Europe and set up our own Decathlon stockage area. So it's a huge job. It's a very big job, but we are in a good time, so we can do that. We can invest some money on it and get a much better storage area at the moment we have, right? And yes, we have get a professional workshop. We need an equipment, basic protection elements, such as workshop Gillette, Googles, gloves, and tools, proper tools to use. So the solution is just make the list and order those uh, uh, protection stuff that we need in our workshop, and we can order to our warehouse we have here in Australia, but not in our store. So it's very simple. And finally, get a bike community in Strava. It's a good experiment that we did in Europe, and actually we did in Decathlon Colombia. And at the moment there are around 900 riders in our Strava in Colombia, which is a very good tool to be in contact with our customers. And finally, customization needs a booth. So we have our customization area at the end of the store. So it's not the proper way to have this customization, because we can customize not every product, but a lot of products from every department. So the best option is bring this customization workshop close to the main entrance, so that the first thing that the customers can see is our customization workshop or customization service. So it's a very good experiment that we did also in Colombia, and it was incredible. It was the sales just go through the roof, went to the roof in a next week, from the next week that we applied. So it's a very, very good option. And finally, our team at the moment, 3 people. So yes, this is our team. So we have a son, we have a Swapnil, and myself, Mauricio, in our store at in Auburn. So the main thing here is be able to apply this project in Auburn store and set some KPIs that we are gonna develop after this presentation, and check after these changes, and evaluate our KPIs, how it works, and if it works properly, it works in a good way, we can apply this project in every store in Sydney and also in Melbourne. So that's it. Thank you so much for coming and for your attention. So next we are gonna set these KPIs 5 minutes just in an activity group of activity, and at the end we are gonna conduct a survey in order to know your opinion about this presentation. So thank you so much.